Have you ever wondered how humans populated the earth after the flood? I mean, what direction did Noah's sons go into, and which nations came from them? Hi, I'm Pastor John Sonkert from Heights Christian Church, and what we are doing as a congregation is going through the Bible in 5 years. We invite you to join us wherever you are by subscribing to our YouTube channel. 6 days a week, we will read a small part of Scripture and pull just one thing from that portion to help us be more like Jesus. And then on Sunday, our services will be online on this very channel, and our sermon will be over the material we discussed during the week. And so in today's reading, we will read about the descendants of Noah through each of the 3 sons who were on the ark with him. I even have a map to show where they went. So let's begin reading. Now this is the genealogy of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And sons were born to them after the flood. The sons of Japheth were Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Meshech, and Tiras. And the sons of Gomer were Ashkenaz, Riphath, and Togarma. The sons of Javan were Elisha, Tarshish, Kittim, and Dardanim. And from these, the coastland peoples of the Gentiles, were separated into their lands, and everyone according to his language, according to their families, into their nations. The sons of Ham were Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan. The sons of Cush were Seba, Havilah, Sabta, Ramah, and Sabtekak. And the sons of Ramah were Sheba and Dedan. Cush begot Nimrod. Begot just means had, the father of. He began to be a mighty one on the earth. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Therefore, it is said, like Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord, and the beginning of his kingdom was Babel, Erech, Akkad, and Calneh in the land of Shinar. From the land he went to Assyria and built Nineveh, Rehoboth, Calah, and Rezin between Nineveh and Calah, that is the principal city. Mizraim begot Ludim, Anamim, Lehabim, Naphtuhim, Pathrusim, and Kazluhim, from whom came the Philistines and the Caphtorim. It's a lot of fun to say these names. Canaan begot Sidon, his firstborn, and Heth, the Jebusite, the Amorite, and the Girgashite, the Hivite, the Archite, and the Sinite, the Arvadite, and the Zemarite, and the Hamathite. Afterward, the families of the Canaanites were dispersed, and the border of the Canaanites was from Sidon, as you go down to Gerar, as far as Gaza. There's a name we've heard of. Then as you go towards Sodom, Gomorrah, Admah, and Zeboim, as far as Lasha. These were the sons of Ham, according to their families, according to their languages, in their lands, and in their nations. And the children were born also to Shem, the father of all children of Eber, the brother of Japheth, the elder. The sons of Shem were Elam, Asher, Arphaxad, Lud, and Aram. And the sons of Aram were Uz, Hul, Gether, and Mash. Arphaxad begot Salah, and Salah begot Eber. To Eber were born 2 sons. The name of one was Peleg, for his days on the earth was divided, and his brother's name was Joktan. Joktan begot Amadad, Seleph, Hazarmaveth, Jerah, Hadoram, Uzal, Diklah, Obal, Abimael, Sheba, Ophir, Havilah, and Jobab. All these were the sons of Joktan, and their dwelling place was from Mesha as you go toward Sephar, the mountains of the east. These were the sons of Shem according to their families, according to their languages, in their lands, according to their nations. These were the families of the sons of Noah according to their generations, in their nations, and from these nations were divided on the earth after the flood. With great apologies to butchering any of the names because they are a little bit difficult. But what I want to show you right now is that these are the names of, or these are the descendants of Noah through his 3 children. Let's take a look at the map where they are at. And I don't know if you can see that. I know my cursor is not showing up. But anyway, if you see at the top is Japheth. All that red area there is where his descendants went. Shem is down here, which is what we call the Saudi Arabia area. And the northern part of Africa is where Ham went. And you can see all the green there for Ham. If you look at the inset, let's go closer on that. This red part over here, I'll move it to the center of the screen. That red square right there is everything that's over here in this little box. That is where Canaan went, and that is the same area that was given to Abram later, which is now the nation of Israel. But you can see where Shem went over here, Japheth, and Ham. And this is how they split up. And if you're able to look at it close, you can see Lud, there's Magog, there's Gomer, Meshech up here with Japheth. Canaan, if you look in the little square, it's got the Arvadites, Zemarites, and all that. And you can see the different ones there. There's Cush down here by the Red Sea. And you can see over here with Shem, there's Joktan. These are the areas that they went. Now, sorry about that. What I wanted to get to is back in the early part of October of 2022, scientists had announced that all blue-eyed people share a common ancestor. Now, it's interesting to note that they say that it was around 6,000 years ago, or some reports 6,000 to 10,000 years ago. Now, if you research scriptures, you may find that after the flood occurred around 2348 BC, or what is known as 1656 AM, or after Adam was created, or around 4,371 years ago. Adding 4,371, I know you didn't want a math lesson, but here we go. Adding 4,371 years ago to the approximate 1656 AM, meaning that the flood occurred after Adam, we get around 6,027 years since Adam was created, give or take a little. And so I wonder which one of them, Adam or Eve, had blue eyes. So if we read the genealogy of Jesus in Luke chapter 3, we will find that Jesus was descended from Shem through Abraham, the patriarch of Israel. And while there's not much in today's lessons that will help us become more like Jesus, I hope you're able to see that even science proves that we all share a common ancestor. Not only with Noah and his 3 kids, but we all share the common ancestor of Adam and Eve. And that was around 6,000 years ago. And so I hope you're able to see that, and I hope you're able to see that science, even science, has proven that the Bible is true. And that studying Scripture can lead to a greater understanding of how we should live our lives. And I hope you got something out of today's devotional, and I hope to see you again tomorrow.